Conservative New Media viewers and Jeremy Lin fans around the world, we've got some quotes from J-Lin from today's shoot-around before tonight's game against the defending world champion Miami Heat. Now, a shoot-around, as I explain in the video description, for those that don't know, a shoot-around is an exercise that takes place on the day of a game for NBA players and teams. What it usually is the team meets like during the day before a night game, and it's usually just a very light practice. A lot of times, like the name suggests, it's just guys shooting around. It's guys working on their jump shot, guys working on offensive moves, this type of thing. There might be very, very little scheming done in terms of the team and what their approach will be, but a lot of it's just simple stuff and guys working on their jump shots. So when you hear me talk about a shoot-around, and there'll be a lot of times that we'll talk about what Jeremy Lin says at a shoot-around, that's what it is. A practice is something that usually takes place in between games, like it's on the day that a game isn't taking place. A shoot-around is something that happens on the day of the game. So here's what J-Lin had to say. You'll see the quote there above, talking about his former coach when he was a New York Knick, Mike D'Antoni, quote, "I'm very happy for Coach D'Antoni," unquote. Of course, he's talking about Mike D'Antoni being hired by the Los Angeles Lakers in a surprise move where most people seemed to feel that Phil Jackson was going to get the nod, but instead they hired Mike D'Antoni. J-Lin went on to say that Mike D'Antoni changed his career and changed his life. Lin said that he'll always be grateful for what Mike D'Antoni did for him and how he helped him out. And we will provide a link to a video of J-Lin's quotes in the video description below the video player so you can check it out for yourself. Lin went on to say that Mike D'Antoni gave him confidence in running an offense. He said that D'Antoni empowers his players. And he's talked about D'Antoni's offensive system, run and gun, or it was when it was in Phoenix, they called it in 7 seconds or less, basically for meaning 7 seconds or less before a shot goes up. With, of course, the shot clock being 24 seconds, that means just shoot, 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 shoot. Then he talked about how Mike D'Antoni's system might work out for the Lakers, said that Kobe can do it all, so he'll fit in well with Mike D'Antoni's system. He talked about how some of the individual players for the Lakers will fit in with the system, just a little bit of that. Then he moved on to talk about tonight's opponent, the Miami Heat. He just saying that about the Rockets, that they have a lot of things to find out about themselves. They're a young team. Miami's a very great team, defending world champions. He's talked a little bit about LeBron. A reporter asked him about how LeBron is so difficult to game plan for and how he changes the game. And then finally he said that the team is thinking a lot about head coach Kevin McHale. Of course, McHale took a leave of absence to deal with a family matter in Minnesota, which I believe has to do with one of his daughters being sick. So certainly everybody sends out their regards for Kevin McHale and his family. And that certainly conservative new media does as well. So that's what Jeremy Lin had to say in today's shoot-around. Give us your comments on what he said in the comment section below. Thumbs up, thumbs down on this video. Of course, we encourage you to come and join the Conservative New Media Facebook group. Just want to send a shout out to all the people that had a chance to talk with JDV, I know, earlier today. He really appreciated that, and we really appreciate you guys just interacting with us. I don't get to do Facebook that much right now, just a time thing. Hopefully that'll change sometime in the near future. We'll keep working at that. But John really loved interacting with you guys, and he told me about it. We talked a little while ago, so I just wanted to give a shout out to all the great people out there on Facebook who were talking with us and joining up with the group, all the Lin fans. It's awesome. I am Paul Villarreal, the NBA expert. You're watching Conservative New Media. We strive to be the #1 Jeremy Lin fan channel on YouTube. Of course, we will see you tonight. We will have coverage of the game against Miami. We will have post-game coverage of what Jeremy Lin has to say after the game as well. So we will see you then. Have a great day.